Well, there's the new truck, guys. Trying to get it home. It's cold. I'll do a better video once we get it home of the truck, but trying to get it loaded. Hopefully I'm going to use the winch on my truck and a snatch block and pull this thing up there. It don't run. I don't know, it's cold out here. It's an 80 Silverado. It needs a lot of work, but I gotta try to get this thing on the trailer, guys. It's cold out here. So it's pretty easy pulling this thing on the trailer with my winch on my truck and snatch block. Now the only difficulty we had was the rear end was locked up, and we had it neutral, couldn't figure out why it was locked up. Well, once we got to the ramps on the trailer, it's got little treads and it had traction, it broke loose. Pretty sure the rear brakes were just froze up. It was pretty cold. It was pretty cold. This thing's been sitting. There's no bed on it, so maybe water probably got down in those drum brakes. But it rolls free now. Like I said, 1980 Chevy Silverado K10. It is four-wheel drive. I believe 80 was the last year for the lockout hubs. I think 81 they started going with the automatic hubs in the front. This is a step side, but I actually found the option tag, and this is not a step side truck. It wasn't born a step side truck. Someone put the step side bed on there, but it is a short bed Chevy truck. Like I said, it's a real Silverado. I'll show you that little paper. It's gonna need a lot of work, like I said before, guys. Those fenders I think are shot. They're not savable. I don't think the hood's savable. It's kinked up pretty bad on the other side, and you can't see it now, but when it was wet, it's like hail damaged bad. The doors, bottoms of the doors are pretty rotted, pretty good. This rocker is actually, it looks solid, but it's caved in, so it'll probably have to be maybe maybe cut out. I think the whole bed is savable though. These fenders look pretty good. They're just a lot of little dings and stuff. And stuff like this, where this is messed up. Looks like someone had instead of a tailgate, they had one of those cargo nets. And then the bed here is just kind of, they've got it rigged up. You can see someone put angle iron here. They got their own supports right here. The bed's loose. I can move it. So probably might have to rework that too. I don't know if I'm going with the wood, original wood bed or not. I might make this thing a little more usable. Put a steel bed in it, maybe aluminum or something like that. We'll see. No rear bumper. It's got exhaust, axles. It's got everything. It's got a whole drivetrain except the motor. I'll pop the hood in a second. Like I said, I think this is the only dent, the only major dent on this rear, on the bed anyway. I believe 1980 was the last year they put the lights in the fender there. After that, there was nothing on the fenders. Again, this is a 80 and under thing. The fuel cap is exposed. After that, 81, they had a door. This door over here is way out of alignment. I have no idea what's going on there, but don't sound like there's Bondo in that cab there, but cab looks pretty good. I'm not going to crawl underneath it right now. We'll do it maybe when we get on the hoist. But windshield's cracked up. Side windows and the rear slider might be okay. To do a closer look on that later. 80 I believe 80 was the first year for these square headlights. Then 81, I think they might have went with, oh no they didn't, they had single I think. 82 might have been the first year they did dual or the quad. But I'm going to pop the hood, I'll show you where there's no engine. Okay guys, got the hood popped. And it's standard old truck stuff. Looks like it's been parked under a pine tree for a very long time. Those brake lines do not look factory, but you know what? They got the sleeving. Maybe them are. It didn't feel like I had any brakes when we were unloading it. So I doubt it has any brakes. Got the canister, and it's got the wipers. It's got the intermittent wipers because it's a Silverado. There's a transmission. They claim it was a good used transmission. I believe that's a turbo 350. I don't know what it's got for a transfer case. I'm guessing maybe the 208. I doubt it's got the 205, but they claim if I put a motor in this thing will run, but I'm kind of doubting it. It's got air conditioning. I don't really like that. I'd rather have not had air, but it's a Silverado, so. Inner fenders, they don't look bad up here, but they're rotted down below. So, I mean, them are cheap enough. They don't really fit that great aftermarket ones, but you can make them fit. I'm not going to be, oh yeah, a very interesting thing here. I do not know why you would cut that out and weld it. Unless the hood got stuck and they couldn't get it open. Still don't know why you'd cut that out, but not going to be doing a show car restoration on this thing. I don't have the time or the money to do that. Just a nice daily driver, like Dad's car here. Take a look at the interior. Losing my voice here. It's a Silverado, so it's got power windows, power locks. They said the power windows were kind of iffy, so I don't know about that. It's a mess in here. It's got mouse poop everywhere. That's the first thing I'm going to do. I got to take this seat out, and I'm going to roll this carpet up and throw it away. It is nasty. I think it's got a decent tilt steering wheel. The steering felt pretty good. The steering's locked up. That's another thing. They said that it was running and driving, but there's something wrong with the steering. It won't move. You can see the steering is bent, and so is the steering stabilizer. It's bent. So I don't know if the steering stabilizer is locking up the steering or what, but yeah, it had a tan interior. The seat still feels good. I mean, it's got some tears there, but it feels decent. Probably just the cover, and everything else plastic is trash. It's got a headliner. There's a Silverado, so it's got all the trim. The pillar trim and everything. Sliding glass window. That was all factory. It's supposed to have a factory tack, but someone stole that. It's got the fuel gauge instead. Air conditioned, so it's got all the vents. A glove box full of mouse poop. I don't know how anybody was working on this thing like that. But anyway, like I said, that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to rip the seat out, clean that interior right out. So here is the tag that goes in the glove box of these trucks. It's the right VIN number. So this is the right tag. You can see it's got sliding rear window. It's got intermittent wipers. Exterior, I'm not sure what that is. It's got a locking differential, it says. Engine oil cooler, automatic transmission. It's got the tilt steering, 4,000 watt Delco stereo. It's got an HD transmission. IO or OI, whatever that means. 235 tires, Silverado equipment, operating convenience, camel custom VIN. I think that means the camel was the interior color. 86 midnight black. It was a black truck. Might have to call this Project Midnight. I sold my other Project Midnight. It says tinted glass, door guards, air conditioning. Now here it says fleet side pickup, so it wasn't born a step side, but I like the step side, so I'm going to keep it a step side. 308 rear axle, had the 350 emissions. It had an inside hood release. That might explain why they cut the core support, because the hood release might have broke and they couldn't get it off. Cargo, it's got a cargo lamp. I didn't even notice that when I bought it. A factory cargo lamp. There's no, it's gone, but it was there. It had a tack too. Someone robbed the tack. Chrome front bumper. There's the tires, solid paint. So it was a solid midnight black. And then there's the camel. The camel custom VIN. I don't know what custom VIN means, but. So it was a black truck with a tan interior, which is kind of neat. I think a really good combination. Probably keep it that way. Don't exactly know what I'm going to do with this, guys. The plan was to put the 427 big block in this thing, throw it in there and get it running. With the steering being locked up and I feel like I have no brakes, the plans may have changed a little bit. I don't think I'm just going to drop an engine in this thing and drive it around. I'm not going to drive it on the snowy roads right now anyway. I mean, I would just drive it around. I just wanted to get it running, a running, driving truck. But like I said, plans might have changed because of the condition of it. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated on what I do. Today, like I said, I'm gonna clean the interior out, get that cleaned out. Probably then get it pushed over on the lift, raise it up, find out why the steering's locked up, and we'll go from there, I guess. So one more thing I want to add here is I did get myself set up on PayPal to accept donations. You know, doing this stuff is expensive, guys. YouTube doesn't pay that great. Yeah, I'm making a little money, not a lot of money. So any help is appreciated. If you like what I do, if I've helped you out in the past and you want to help me out, you know, hit that donation button. It'll be a donation link. It'll be in the description and the comment section. And like I said, every little bit helps, guys, because everything on these these trucks and stuff is expensive. The camera I'm holding isn't cheap. All the equipment, you know, to do this, you know, the time it takes to edit the videos and stuff like that, it all adds up. So like I said, any help is appreciated. But this is the end of this video, guys. Stay tuned. We'll see what happens with this truck. And I'll see you.